Howdy! I was having a little computer issues there. I got to start over. I started doing it, and I poured a little bit, and decided to go belly up on me. Anyway, I'm waiting for this to settle down because I poured a little bit in there, and it got a little wonky on me. So I figured as I was waiting for that to relax just a second or two, I'd read you some of the particulars. It is a 7.7% Black India Pale Ale, 71.4 IBUs. They call it a Belgo Black, which means it's brewed with a Belgian yeast strain. And here's their description. Our Belgo-style Black IPA is an exquisite fusion of black roasted chocolate malts and a generous heap of hops. Barely aggressive with fruity esters and a savory aroma, making this one superior brew. Now, I will tell you that I did try one yesterday, and wow, I was extremely impressed. In fact, of the style, which I am a big fan of, it is in my top 3. And here's been my problem with this style, though, after I just said I'm a fan of it. My problem is that many of them, the first one I had, let me start from the beginning, the first one I had of the style was the RJ Rockers Black Pearl, and it's huge. I don't have the bottle handy, but it's 9-point-something%. I mean, it's a monster. And then the second one I had of the style was the Stone Sublimely Self-Righteous, which is 8 and change. You know, they're just whopping, and they're full of so much flavor. And then I had some others that, after having those, just seemed very watered down. The problem is I'm kind of comparing apples to oranges, you know what I mean? Because those two, even though they were the first two that I had, the RJ Rockers and the Stone Sublimely Self-Righteous, would probably be considered more double black IPAs than, you know, than a black IPA, because they're bigger. This one at 7.7, you know, is pretty big. Not quite as big as those two, but it's pretty big. But some of the others that I haven't been crazy about, like I wasn't crazy about the New Holland Black Hatter. I thought it tasted very watery. I wasn't crazy about it. The flavors were very muted, and it had this lazy finish. Wasn't crazy about it at all. And there's a couple others too, but that one just sprung to mind. I mean, I spent, you know, about $5 a bomber for it, and I was very disappointed. You know, but then again, the RJ Rockers cost almost 10 a bottle, but it's wonderful. The Stone runs about 6 a bomber, and it's wonderful too. So I mean, again, it depends. This one, the Eclipse, runs $11 for a 4-pack of these beautiful pint cans. So you know, take that for what it's worth. Let me see if I could get this poured this time, and got it in my old Winston mug. That was my dad's. My impression of the beer yesterday was, though, while I'm waiting on this to settle down, obviously I'm going to need to do 2 videos. My impression of the beer yesterday was that it's just huge. The flavors are big, bold, right in your face. Holy crap, in a basket good. It is 7.7%, and that is pretty big. Not as big as the other 2 I mentioned, but it certainly it just satisfies on every level. You do get hit with these big roasted malt notes, and then the hops just kind of wash over your palate like a tidal wave, and they just keep growing on you. I mean, it's like the blob in your mouth. You all of a sudden, oh, those hops just get more intense with every drink. It's just beautiful, man. I mean, it makes me misty just thinking about it. It's that good. Holy cow. Oh, just beautiful. I mean, it shed a tear good. I mean, that beer was so tasty. Tell you what, I'm going to take a drink with you. That's close enough. Wow, it is so good. The nose is wow amazing as well. Without giving you 30 adjectives to describe it, I'm just going to say it's good. You're going to love it. It's going to give you the things that you expect from an IPA, but you're also going to get the things that come with big, rich, dark malts as well. You're gonna get some big roasted, deep, dark, you know, caramely notes. It's just wonderful. A great beer. I'm going to come back and talk more about it here in a little bit.